Hello friends, welcome. I talked to you some time back during the curtain raiser of my new book release, Wellness Acclimatization, that I'll be releasing six more videos for 6 dimensions which help you to reach the wellness state. In that series, this is the first dimension. I'll be talking about upbringing. Before that, I hope you already have purchased this book and you're going through this. I'm looking forward to your comments and suggestions on this book on my email ID, which is mentioned in this book. So when we talk about the upbringing, basically I'm talking about your kids, your son, your daughter. In the book, if you see, we are talking about co-creation, holistic schooling, information versus knowledge, passion, etc., etc. There are 6 chapters in the book. Let me start with talking about the schooling. We are sending our kids to the best possible schools. If we have more money, we are sending to the highest, demanding fee school where the air-conditioned bus, air-conditioned classrooms, so many other things, and vice versa as we can afford accordingly. But we are always trying to send to the best schools, which is good, which should happen. I would say I would like to apprise you, and maybe you are aware, but get refreshed, that when your child goes to school, each child is treated in the same way. IQ level of the child could be same, but teacher is teaching same for everybody. No extra focus is given to one who is smarter or less smart. How will they cope up with this? Secondly, it is more like, if you compare with the bathroom, you open the tap, put the bucket, water will flow and overflow. So they are not looking at which child is able to absorb, which child is not able to absorb. Sometimes you go to school and you yourself listen that your child is not studying, and that was all the reason you send this kid to go to school. I would say that the kids are getting less attention these days from their parents, like you and me. We need to participate with them. We need to co-create. Please remember this: co-create. Participate with them. Try and understand what they are studying. More importantly, why they are studying. They should know what is the importance of this study. Why this subject? If their why is clear, they can do wonders, I can assure you. The other point is, also remember that what they are getting there is the education, a qualification. They are not getting the skills which are required later in the life. You would have read multiple times in the newspapers that one guy who is studying, who qualified after a lot of effort and A grader and got into IIT, jumped from the hostel and suicide. There is another guy who is working in multinational company, earning a good salary from a good background, and he jumps off the flat and dies. There are 2 educated the couples, like girls and the boy. They marry, love marriage, their own choice. Within 6 months, 1 year, they divorce. There are so many such things happening in the society. Why is this happening? There is something missing in the whole education system, which is values. If you look at the old Gurukul system of education in India, where the parents send their kids to the Gurukul, where he studied. He not only studied the subjects, he learned how to cook food, how to clean their own vessels, or how to bring food, how to make their bed. Respect to the teachers, that is missing. So you need to help your child get those values: respect, love, truthfulness, affection. These are the values which are going to help him later in the life. There is another reason why you should more participate and more work with the kids is, let's compare the school and the real life. For example, in school there is a syllabus. In this subject there are 12 chapters, each chapter 3 marks. That's how the question paper will come and you can respond. In life there is no syllabus. You create one and you consume it. Do you see the difference? In the school system you will have an announced examination that on such and such date, for such and such time period, this subject you have to pass the exam. In real life there are no announcements. It just happens and you need to pass that exam. Passing marks is fixed in the school system, education system, but passing marks is not fixed in the real life situation. For the same issue, one person can pass in real life, other can fail. Then also you have question papers where there is timelines defined. Here there are no timelines defined in life. One question paper can take, one question can take 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year to solve. But here it is different. So these systems help you to go up to some level, maybe to get a job, or maybe just to get an interview. Because while interview, your values, your beliefs will play a major role than just your scores. Your scores were just a criteria to get filtered and shortlisted and called for the interview. If the written exam and interview you passed somehow and reached the actual working situation, whether you're doing your own business or in a job, your values, beliefs and your purpose of life is only going to help you reach to the heights, to the wellness state. So it is very important for you to participate with your kids. Just do not depend on the school. Do not depend just on the tuition. Do not just depend on a good coaching. Do not just depend on the external factors. As a parent, as a mother, as a father, you must participate with the kids. There are a lot of things they learn while they work with you. Giving lectures, giving good advice will not work if you are not doing and showing them. This is what you meant by this. This is what we meant by that. There's a lot of information in the internet era. You must teach your children, you must educate them that there's a difference between information and knowledge. Between information and knowledge there is something called experience. You must experience it. Even for experiencing, you should try and tell them only relevant information should be put to the experience. And from that experience you either gain something or you find that this is not suitable. So whatever is good for you in the experience, you say that is an asset. So that asset becomes your knowledge. But whatever is failure, whatever is not good for you is your liability. Don't even keep with you. Not even in knowledge, just throw it out. There is no need to keep it. So let them know there is information, there is a knowledge, and there must be experience. For example, you just can't go to the internet, put your symptoms and buy a medicine what is coming out of the Google. You must go to a doctor who has got the knowledge after experience. He got the information through books, then he experienced it and then got the knowledge. Similarly, there is a lot of authentic sources on the internet, and more than them there are unauthentic sources. So you should teach your kid to go to those authentic information source, rather than telling them not to go to internet. Not to go to internet is not good. That's not what you as a parent should do. You should check what is your son or daughter is doing on the internet. Is it good for him, not good for him? You can just give your advice. You can participate, you can show, so that they do not hide anything from you. The other important thing between you and kids upbringing is you should check, you should know, you should ask for what is he or she likes it, because whatever he or she likes is his or her passion. When you help her or him pursue the passion, the effort required by you and also by him is very less, and whatever amount of hard work he or she is going to put is still going to be feeling very fresh, very energetic, very loving. And that is why you must identify the passion. There are a lot of things in open, I call them attractive distractions. You must tell your kids what are the attractive distractions on the various stages of life that they are crossing. We cannot try and do everything. They must put their focus. So we are talking about you participating with the kids, which is co-creation. Then holistic schooling, you participate with them and also teach them these values, various values: love, affection, trust, truthfulness, honesty. These are the values. Third, information versus knowledge. Help them differentiate what is information, what is knowledge. Fourth, help them pursue their passion. Gone are the days where only engineers and doctors were respected or paid well. Now a person in psychology, a person in history, a person doing just maths, just physics, English literature can do wonders. Fine arts can do wonders. So help your child move holistically upwards in their upbringing, so they have a lot of content, a lot of value that they can really cherish. When they face the problem in their life, they can handle it effortlessly, and believe me, they will thank you more than you putting them in the best of the college. They will thank you more for teaching them the values which are helping them later in the life. So just to summarize, you should refer to this book, go to the first chapter and read these 6 topics, which is co-create, holistic schooling, information versus knowledge, passion, value education, and one more point, memory. Memory is, if you in the school system, they are only clarifying the understanding of your kid. Whereas if they go for exams in their real life, they have to have memory retention and recall. This is possible through NLP techniques. I can help you. There are other NLP practitioners, coaches, who can help your kids to learn faster, learn playfully, joyfully, and be able to recall them later when they're required. So retention and reproduction of memory is much more important than understanding. Because whatever somebody has understood should be able to recall it during the exam, during the requirement. So this is the first dimension, which is the upbringing. This will help you go towards wellness. In my next video, I'll be talking about the second dimension, which is relationship. I thank you once again for coming to my channel, watching me. I would request that please give your comments and feedbacks, where I'll try to improve upon the content and the other points that you want to listen from me. Please share these videos to your family and friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.